why it is important to have drone crop spraying rather than the traditional ways that are known before, like using boom sprays, using knapsacks. So there's need for understanding in terms of time management. It is very important to manage the time in terms of operation. Let's say you have 4 army which is attacking a crop, and because farmers sometimes they are not very good in terms of scouting, when they realize that their crop is being damaged, it means the action need to be done quickly or immediately. So which means if you are to come up with a boom spray, you can take weeks to complete, let's say 100 hectares. You can take a week to spray 100 hectares. Even if it is less than a week, maybe 4 days to complete that. But we are saying with the drone crop spraying, we are able to complete that 100 hectares within 5 hours. And if you were to say maybe the other inconvenience that happen, maybe we take about 7 hours, still it can be compared with the boom spray in terms of time management only. And we know that in farming, time is very important. If you are late, you are going to lose the crop. The crop damage, either at the vegetative stage, you are going to be affected in terms of the yield, because that vegetative stage is the one that determines how much you are going to earn. For instance, let's take an easy crop like maize. It is damaged by fall armyworm at growth stage, which means even if the crop that is going to produce is going to be smaller, and some crops they are going to fail to produce a crop, which means the yield is affected because of that fall armyworm. Even in terms of the weed, is the same. If you are late to do your spraying, you are going to be affected. And remember, sometimes you need to spray 2 times a week. For example, you are doing a horticultural crop, like maybe tomato, 5 hectares of tomatoes. With the drone spraying is quite easy, and it can be done very quicker. Then also let's look at economic value. If you are to look at the boom spray, how many crops are you going to damage with the tractor when you are entering the field with the line that you're going to mark? Unlike the drone whereby it is operating above the ground, which is, for example, 5 meters above the crop. So it means there's not any damage that is going to happen within a crop. And also consider now we're having much rains in other parts of the country which are receiving floods. Other areas are not accessible. If you get into the field with the tractor, it's not going to be easy to operate that field. But with the drone, we are not going to be stopped. We can do it quickly. And with these rains, you can only get maybe 2 days which are free from rains per week, or maybe 3 days. So you need to complete all your spraying programs within that space. But with the drone, it's quite easier to do that. But also, you need to also consider in terms of the costs and also the size of your land, because obviously with 1 hectare or 2 hectares, you rather have your knapsack sprays. You can consider those powered knapsacks, or maybe if you have 5 hectares, yes, you can have your boom. But if you are your field, you need to get maximum revenue, also maximum output in terms of spraying. You rather have the drone cam in to spray rather than have your boom spray, because you're going to damage your crop. You're going to also take more time to complete the spraying process. So I think if you are to inquire that service, you are better off having the drone spraying as compared to your manual spraying. Thank you very much.